Ustedes ese Riggaverse Clip Show.
Guys, Dana White just announced UFC 310, and I'm very excited for this card. Opening up the main card, we got Giannis Gamori versus Lapalus. This is a fucking amazing fight to open up. This card is stacked, dude. This card is stacked. I really don't know who to pick in this shit. We got Alexander Romanov, an fucking Bulgarian motherfucker, this guy, Blagoy. This is a legend. Honestly, the winner of this, in my opinion, should fight for the belt. Like these guys are both the nightmare matchups from Masvidal. We got Walter Walker versus Shamil Gaziev. This is another very good heavyweight fight. Like, this is a very good fight. I think it's gonna be pretty entertaining. That these guys they go to war a lot. I think we're gonna see some high-level grappling exchanges. And moving up, we got the prelim opener. We got Dylan Budka versus RDA. RDA really wanted this fight. Like, when the original opponent pulled out, RDA said, "Please, brother, this is my destiny to fight Dylan Budka. I really need this fight. Don't deny me this." And RDA is making his 185 debut against Dylan Budka. So yeah, RDA on short notice will be fighting Dylan Budka. And on to the normal prelims, but we got Makayev versus Perez too. Like, it was just too competitive the first time. You have to do the rematch. Like, I'm expecting some very high-level striking and grappling in this fight. It was so like competitive the first time, and the true like elite warrior will come out on top this time. And so we got a flyweight fight, another flyweight fight. We got Tim Elliott versus Matt Schnell. Matt Schnell's coming out of retirement to fight Tim Elliott. I think this fight makes a lot of sense. It's a very good fight. It's very exciting. This is gonna be a war. Either way, man. Hey, I respect both these guys. It's gonna be a fucking war. Next up, we got Aaron Blanchfield versus Carla Esparza. The guys, I know everyone hates on WMA. They say you're casual. I think this is gonna be a fucking banger. The grappling exchanges in this fight are gonna be so fun to watch, and only casuals can appreciate it. And the feature prelim, we got the legendary trilogy we've all been looking for. They're 1-1. We got Marcin Tybura versus Sergey Spivak 3. Like, this is how legends are made, dude. Like, there's nothing more iconic than a good trilogy fight. You know what I mean? Like, trilogies define you as a fighter. Like GSP versus Hughes. There's so many good trilogies in the UFC that define a fighter. And I think the winner of this fight will go down as a fucking legend. And open up the main card. We got Minecraft Steve versus Gay Man, Monkey Kong. We got Trevor Peek. In all seriousness, guys, no more joking around. We got Trevor Peek versus Jordan Levitt. This is a very classic striker versus grappler matchup. Like, this is the type of fight where, like, I don't know who to pick because Trevor Peek is so good on the feet and Jordan Levitt is so good on the ground. It really is just one of those fights where, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, it's a very unpredictable fight. So yeah, we got Trevor Peek. I'm gonna go with Trevor Peek by TKO. I think he's very elite, and I think he's gonna be able to stuff the takedowns of Jordan Levitt. Up the card, we got Damon Jackson versus Alex Caceres. This is a featherweight banger, dude. I cannot wait for this fight. These are two very underrated fighters. You know, Alex Caceres went to decision with Kika Chikadze. He's a very high-level striker. And Damon Jackson's BJJ is dangerous, dude. Like, this fight, this is a pretty underrated fight. Like, the odds of these fights are amazing, but I feel like people aren't really hyping up this one as much as they should. And on to the feature fight. We got Tony Ferguson versus Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall is moving up, and he is making his lightweight debut against UFC legend Tony Ferguson. He's made his debut against a UFC legend like Tony Ferguson. And I'm expecting this to be a very high-level fight. Tony's calf kicks against Michael Chiesa were working wonders in that fight. Ryan Hall is elite jiu-jitsu. I'm expecting this to be an absolute fucking war. Like, this fight is not going the distance. This fight is not going the distance 100%. This fight is ending in the finish. And in the co-main event, the return of Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson. And he's fighting Alonzo Menifield in the 5-round co-main event. After his last fight, everyone is wanting to see Gus come back. He's coming back and he's taking on the most dangerous guy in that division, Alonzo Menifield. So yeah, this is an amazing co-main event. And for the main event, it's for the interim BMF belt. Max Holloway has the real belt. He's going to be out for a while. He's taking on title fights, fighting Ilya Topuria. So this is for the interim BMF belt. We got Nick Diaz versus Clay Guida. Like, do I even need to say anything? Like, this fight sells itself. Like, So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, this is an amazing card. Dana White cooked, and there's nothing but bangers in this fight.